President Biden celebrated a major legislative win after Democrats' sweeping climate, health care, and tax bill passed the U.S. Senate.
There's a whole range of things that are really game changers for ordinary folks.
Following months of negotiations and a marathon weekend session, Vice President Kamala Harris delivered the tie-breaking vote.
The bill, as amended, is passed.
Inflation Reduction Act invests nearly $370 billion in climate and energy. It also allows Medicare to negotiate high-cost prescription drugs. The bill is estimated to lower the deficit by around $300 billion, paid for with new tax provisions, including a 15% minimum tax on large companies and increased IRS enforcement.
They're going to propose hiring 87,000 new IRS agents, and they promise you this is only going to go after the rich. You should not believe that.
The Senate showdown comes just 3 months before the midterm elections.
Since this could take a while to implement, when will people see and feel the impacts?
Some of the things they'll find quite quickly, and some of the things will take a longer time.
The legislation now heads to the U.S. House with a vote expected on Friday.
And Evergrande on the brink of collapse. The developers reportedly amassed $300 billion in debt. It's warning investors it could default on that debt, and there's concern about a collapse having ripple effects well beyond China. Let's bring in Ed Yardeni. He is Yardeni Research President and Chief Investment Strategist. Ed, good to talk to you today. For those who haven't necessarily been following the story out of China, particularly in the property markets, give us some context here on how significant a collapse of Evergrande would be and how big of a systemic risk that presents.
Well, I think it is a big deal for sure. It's $300 billion in all sorts of liabilities to people who put deposits down on apartments that have yet to be built or that are half finished. And then, of course, there's all kinds of suppliers to the company. So it should have a big impact on the economy.